Happy New Year, officers. I hope you are ready to die for demonstration purposes. I need to lower my humanity to show off other endings. And you've got to get this much lower than I recalled. So...
Such acts to rob me of my very humanity.
Get some fireworks out there.
Rob me of my very humanity.
And I need to be the one getting the kills of Kristoff.
Such acts to rob me of my very humanity. Such acts to rob me of my very humanity.
That's 55? That's not good enough. Hey! Mortals perpetually respawn. You can never softlock by running out of blood, viewers.
Such acts to rob me of my very humanity. Such acts to rob me of my very humanity.
That has to be good enough. Otherwise, we'd be threatening to get locked into one of the endings instead of being given our damn choice. Plenty of leeway here for humanity loss. Plenty. $65, $60, and $55 weren't good enough. Could have been $50, could have been $45, but it has to be good enough now.
One.
Delightful. The moral of the story was, I didn't set enough police officers on fire to be given the choice. But now that I have as much humanity as Willem, we're here. I could have just popped up the ending cinematics, but I thought I would go through the labor to lower our humanity enough to then show off the little bit of dialogue before the cutscene. Starting off, ending. Oh fuck.
There is another way. I can save Inezca if I consume thy blood and take all thy ill-gotten power as my own.
I am reborn. Let kindred and mortal alike cower in my presence. For now I know what power truly is.
Fool! You have forsaken all claim to your humanity.
If you could feel the power of the fiend's blood, you would know that humanity is overrated. And now I claim my prize.
You sweet heavens, forgive him.
Tell Katerina to expect a warm homecoming. Her child has been reborn.
So you're locked onto that one. If your humanity is super low, and Kristoff charges Vukadlak, diablerizes him. Remember, we've talked before about how diablerie might not go perfectly. How much of that is Kristoff in there? How much of it is Vukadlak? How many generations were lowered? All the same. Kristoff's definitely taken a big humanity hit, on top of the low humanity he even needed to get offered that option. Or if you were locked into that option, and Willem says something, Inezca says something, and Kristoff laughs. And we invoke Katerina, the sire. That's great. No fight with Vukadlak. No fight with the Zuluform. Kristoff just wins. 1v1. Vukadlak was not prepared for the prospect of someone diablerizing him. Fascinating. Fascinating. There we go. And for the other ending, the one I named. No!
Enter freely, Grimith.
Hurts to even click on it. Hurts to even click on it. It's for the viewers.
I said I would have her at any cost. I agree to your terms, my master.
Excellence. Kneel, noble servitor.
Poison! Traitor! Thou hast murdered me!
No. But you will wish I had. Why betray you when granting your wish brings greater revenge? Your anguished soul will be eternally tormented by your selfish choice. Now, claim your prize!
Chris, no!
No! No!
You are mine, Crusader! Now let us go and greet the new age!
And everyone watches. What part of all the experience we've had with Vukatlok, before we got to Vukatlok, would convey to you that that's a good idea? If you have prior experience playing video games and have been punished by saying, yes, I will accept service, has conveyed to you that that is a good idea. I don't think you even need to be particularly genre savvy or particularly perceptive. Yeah. So, I wouldn't say it's a blood bond. I'd say Vukatlok does some Koldun sorcery with his Methuselah blood to seize control of Kristoff. Probably the usage of a discipline there helps. You know? Could be. Could be good. Or could just be elemental sorcery. Regardless, Kristoff annihilates Aneska and is in the eternal anguish that Vukatlok so richly desires. And Willem watches stoically. He knew this would happen. Damn it, Kristoff. Anyway, that's why I call that ending No! The next topic I'm covering in bonus time is multiplayer. Before I show off any gameplay, I want to share a personal journey I underwent in preparing this topic for bonus time. Here is the Create Game screen in multiplayer. On the right, a list of chronicles. Bunch of empty modules provided by the developer. And 2 adventure paths for you to experience what Vampire the Masquerade Redemption multiplayer is like. Stories that could run themselves without you interfering as a storyteller, allowing you to learn the controls and interject in certain situations. They are conveniently designed, prepackaged adventure paths. And they came with design documents, complete with like rumors, backgrounds, and the various characters, and how the flow of the story is to go, and how you might adjust it as a storyteller. Problem: those don't come with the GOG version of the video game. Let's look at the GOG Readme. We're currently down here in legalese. Legalese that does not exist in the CD version of the Readme. Our software license agreement contacting Activision. For the support of all your games bought through GOG.com, please visit our support page. And then we have how the video game was adapted from the pen and paper game, clan weaknesses, which I briefly touched on. Bruja having an increased frenzy rating, Nosferatu having a max of 0 appearance, Gangrel having an increased cost to raise social stats and a chance for frenzy reduces appearance, and Toreador having reduced resistance to presence powers. And Cappadocians, 25 appearance max, 1.5x faith damage. Then you have bits about last-minute changes to the game manual, a general FAQ about things, where you can get more information about the pen and paper version of Vampire the Masquerade. I'll let you pause and read this stuff on your own time, if you desire. But this bit right here. Is there any information about the pre-scripted chronicles, Leaves of Three, or To Curse the Darkness? The Darkness. Yes, the design documents for these 2 chronicles are available off of the Start program's Vampire Redemption Multiplayer Chronicles. These documents should contain everything that you will need to know about these chronicles. A shortcut in a start menu could be something that was installed on your computer, or it might take you to a web page. Note that this was updated in 2010, and multiplayer is no longer supported for Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Huzzah. Now, if we pull out the CD version of the Readme, this was created in the year 2000. We have minimum system requirements, known video and sound card issues, general troubleshooting. Then we get into the general FAQ, last-minute changes to the manual, the adaptation of the pen and paper role-playing game, and finally, a huge section cut out of the GOG version of this video game, tips for the storyteller. I am going to upload this CD Readme to the internet so that you may read it at your leisure if you are interested in storytelling tips, as well as how this Readme looked in the year 2000. But pointedly for us, the design documents for these 2 chronicles are available off of the Start program's Vampire Redemption Multiplayer Chronicles. These documents should contain everything that you will need to know about these chronicles. It may not be much of a stretch for you to accept, but the GOG version does not include these design documents. And also to demonstrate how long this tips for the storyteller section is, this is where we are at in the document. So yeah, if you're a really slick pauser, you can pause to read this stuff instead of getting a download to upload, but I am not going to spend all of our bonus time reading all of this for you out loud. As you can see from these examples, a storyteller can use the game tools to tell any story that he can imagine. We encourage all novice and expert storytellers to create their tales in the world of darkness, and we encourage all the kindred and kind out there to have fun and enjoy Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. The developer put quite a bit of effort into the multiplayer aspect of this video game. I'm pretty sure I talked about that in the opening, and some in like the first bonus episode, which covered the instruction manual. At any rate, we didn't have the design documents with us in the GOG installation. So where do we go from here? Or where did I go from there in my personal journey? Well, I went scouring the internet. I'm pretty good at using a search engine, and what did I find? Fucking nothing. Broken links at best, which the Wayback Machine looked at and was like, bro, what? You want me to fucking, like, somehow have scraped, like, a Dropbox link at some point? No. And I'm like, well, fuck. All right, fine. Let me find my CDs. Because, yes, I do own this video game. I have provided the front and back cover from Moby Games because I didn't want to share my CD serial key for my installation. You want that? You find your own copy of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Damn it. But here are the CDs in their jewel case, and the back cover right there. Feel what it is to be immortal, with a VUCA lock spoiler, as well as you feeding on someone in the modern nights. And that front cover right there, a legendary tale, an immortal role-playing game. And if, by the way, you looked at the front and back box covers, just have more fleshed out versions of those. No surprise. Anyway, I found the CDs. Windows 11 was like, you can't install this. You're going to need like a virtual machine, or you're going to have to find a backup computer. I'm looking at this setup, and we ain't fucking running that, Jack. I was like, that's fine. I shouldn't need that. If the design documents are here on the CD version and not on the internet somewhere, I can find those. But I couldn't. And I was like, well, fuck. Okay. Not to be defeated, I went back into the search engine and started looking for the adventure pass To Curse the Darkness and Leaves of 3. And I did find one on a defunct Russian website. Then I punched that into the Wayback Machine, and I got the document. I was like, yes! And I looked at it for a few minutes, and I said, you know what? What if I ran a search on my install CD with this document name instead of where I was looking in the folders, and maybe I could find him? And the answer to that question was yes! Buried in the Help Extra section. Yeah. So good news, we got him. And I have taken the pains to upload them to Google Drive, where you can read all about To Curse the Darkness and Leaves of 3. Keep in mind, they are in Microsoft Word format. So if you open up in WordPad or Notepad++, you probably want to use something like OpenOffice. Or, just chuck them into Google Drive. And ta-da, look at the outline there that you can just scroll through. It's great. To Curse the Darkness, I think, even has a couple of comments. Is it this possible without storyteller moderation? Choosing team numbers? And then up here, replace 414-2000 with 524-2000. The other one doesn't have any of those comments. Yeah, it's a longer document too. 41 pages as opposed to 30. But yes, I have done my part to have this knowledge preserved on the internet. And if for some godforsaken reason Google Drive isn't good enough for you, that you don't want to just go here to file, download, and choose how you want to download them, I'll also be putting them up on Dropbox alongside the CD version of the Readme. Yippee. Now note, you're not supposed to be going through these design documents unless you want spoilers. Note, the remainder of this document contains spoiler information. Stop reading if you wish to play without knowledge of the story. These are meant to be for the storyteller only, so keep that in mind. These documents could help you tell vampire stories of your own, without the need for Vampire the Masquerade redemption. Anyway, that's the end of this personal journey. Let's show off some actual fucking gameplay. Land is fine. Let's create a character. We have models to choose from. Dark Ages Christoph. Modern Christoph. Dark Ages Eric. Modern Eric. I believe someone quipped about there being a modern Eric model. Here you go. Modern Goth Girl. Modern Goth Guy. Dark Ages Heavy G. Modern Heavy G. Dark Ages Cassie. Modern Cassie. Modern Lily. Modern Pink. Modern Samuel. Dark Ages Samuel. What an outfit. Dark Ages Serena. Dark Ages Tremere. Dark Ages Willem. Modern Willem. Modern Zill. We can choose to be a human. We can be a ghoul. Be kindred. We shall be kindred. As for a clan, Caitiff, Vintru, Tremere, Malkavian, Giovanni, Toreador, Nosferatu, Gangrel, Cappadocian, and Bruja. I believe I shall be a Tremere. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Fuck that shit. You get the hell out of here, you thaumaturges, you warlocks. You have no power here. Shall be Toreador. And our visage shall be this guy anyway. Yeah, I'm cosplaying, everyone. What's the name? Christoph. Yeah. Yep. As a misspelling has appeared in repeated comments and Discord messages to me. Never mind that the man's name is conveyed through all the subtitles that you could read on your screen. Christoph. Presence, celerity, and aspects. You know. Oh my god, look at that face. I don't think I've seen that zoomed in like that before. Amazing. This guy's seen some shit. Okay, well, heightened senses, We'll take some of that once we get 5 points of perception. Like I said, we'll take some of that. We need to be able to see. That's what we're here for. Celerity, that's perfectly fine, but it's so expensive. So we're just gonna need some 5 points of strength and a bunch of dexterity. 46 dexterity. We can always get more. There we go. Just Kristoff, and you have a character roster that you can select from. That'll be okay. We're going to create game. This will be Kristoff's game. We're going to load up the Leaves of 3. That's fine by me. Create this game. We'll start it up. You are kindred residents of New York City. The Camarilla has a tenuous toehold in the city, a small island with Manhattan, entirely surrounding by Sabat. The current prince, the Ventru Michaela, maintains this area within central Manhattan, staving off nightly Sabat attacks which test its borders. You know well enough not to venture too close to the thinly guarded borders, as many have met their final death on these recent chaotic nights. Many kindred complain of the prince's lack of effectiveness in dealing with the nightly Sabat barrage, and even whisper of the possibilities of a change in power. Such rumors occur in any city, but due to the circumstances it seems likely that they echo some truth of what goes on within the secret discussions of the Primogen. You have received a summons to report on the following evening to the prince's offices within the Barclay South, the upscale high-rise in the business district that Michaela uses to conduct her kindred affairs. It's a rather auspicious invitation, one that serves to further your conception of having established yourself as a kindred of importance within the city. The invitation was delivered by a ghoul introducing himself gruffly as Campbell. In short words, you were instructed to appear at the Barclays lobby at 11 p.m. the following evening. Here we are. Look at us. It's great. We start with nothing. So you could go into like some sort of prefab module to earn like some quick experience and loot. Or, you know, you could actually get some shit. We will. Oh no, I didn't put any experience into blood healing. What a fool I am. Fear you not, my friends. Fear you not. For we can resolve all of these problems and more. Look at our map. Incredible. Behold, storyteller mode. Complete with... I can make it appear. My storyteller head. Uh-oh. I should not have done that. What a mistake. Look at this head, too. It means business. You can even look at it through first-person view. Now, we can engage in advancement. We can advance our generation. No, 13 generation is good, but we definitely need some more experience. So, we're going to say that we have 2 dots in blood healing. 3 dots of blood healing. And we'll give ourselves 5 points of charisma, so we can have a dot of awe. After all, we are a kindred of some importance, and we're not in a coterie. We are alone. So we're going to need all the help we can get. There we go. 3 blood healing, 3 heightened senses, 1 awe. That's all you need. Put that dexterity up to 50. You're welcome, viewers. You're welcome. Now we're going to need some gear. Let's go into objects. I don't see why we shouldn't have 5 plasma bags. And I'll take a long list. Give me an assault rifle. I want the sighted that deals less damage than the modified, but has more accuracy. I think this could be bashing damage, and I'm going to be attacking vampires. We'll take... Hitting is really going to be an issue. We'll take the sighted. And we'll give me 10 clips. We should also be dressed in the best finery imaginable. And so we'll take a tailored armor. There we go. Want to do anything else? Maybe get some fucking blood magic? Nah, we're Toreador, not Tremere. Yeah. I think that's good. A monocle of clarity? Why would you want to have heightened senses then? It makes no sense. A Nazca letter? I think that'll be good. That's enough of that. We don't have to adjust our scenes or controls or actors. We will, possess you. Switch to character mode. Excuse me, Mr. Storyteller. There we go. This character model armed with a sighted assault rifle just looks great. I'm tickled by this. I was expecting the Toreador symbol to appear up there. Maybe Kristoff ate it. Who knows? Let's go. How's it going, Bill? You know, I guess it would be rude to have this drawn. Anyone out there? What do my wizard eyes tell me? My eyes for wizards. Oh, I see the storyteller. No, wait, I already saw the storyteller. Curse you, storyteller. Anyway. Wait for me! That's Bill Gamble, the ghoul, leading us to have a conversation with Dominic in here. The prince requires your presence at a very important event. A conclave is to be held here, and the services of the city's kindred are needed to ensure that the meeting proceeds without interruption. The Ventru Justicar Lucind and the Primogen themselves will be in attendance. You'll be working security for this event, watching after the Primogen. Our job is to ensure that they have a safe and pleasant visit. Look at that, I timed that well. Oh. What is the purpose of the conclave? We've heard of disputes of the prince's position. I said that, player. Ah, I see the city's rumor mill never ceases to function. You'll most certainly hear more of the events during the conclave. You may learn a thing or two, but know this now. There will always be those envying the power one attains. It serves a prince well to keep his friends near and enemies even closer. A covenant of this meeting shall have a just resolution, ensuring the rightful prince this domain. My heightened senses wore off. That's fine. Alright. Good conversation, bud. We have our quest log updated. Each suite is protected by electronic security and are separated by titanium bulkheads. Absolutely impenetrable. Use this card to enter your suite during the day. Make sure you have fed well before the event. There's no telling how long the conclave will last. Don't be surprised if you're forced to sip out of blood bags for a few. I was meant to follow Bill. Instead of, ogling. Not Orsi here. To my many, 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 many dear, the dearest, absolutely dear friends. Thanks, bud. I'm gonna go into my haven now. And that bit there is meant to notify me that, hey, time has passed sufficiently. Let's go. I'm working security. I gotta keep my senses alert. Hello? Storyteller? How's it going? Saw that glint there of the light. Everything going good out here, Storyteller? Awesome. Let's go work some security. Each Primogen has been assigned a suite. I will greet them and see them to their suites. Keep an eye on the area. The Sabbat could be anywhere. At least this is where I'd be if I were one of them. Stay out of trouble. You got it. Kristoff is here to cause no trouble. Look at this jaunty hat. I'm a cosplayer. Oh, they walk through the storyteller. All right, we ready to do this? Gestures to Bill. Cool. How's it going, B? Tracy, looking around. Ooh, pretty classy joint. Grandiose. Well, we have arrived. Welcome, Mariana. I trust that you'll enjoy your stay in our modest haven. Looking about the lobby. Or tisk tisk. Whatever. A shame that Michaela doesn't take my advice. The Toreador's touch this drab little hotel could be fabulous. Still, she's never been known to utilize potential, even consider what our client has done for the arts of the city. A shame. Apparently, I forgot how to say tisk tisk. Good lord, girl. What's up her ass? Damn Toreador snobs. Who do they think's protecting their precious museums from getting torched by the Black Hand? It's our blood out there on the streets. Bruja blood. Things could be better. I heard what happened to Hector. Damn shame. Grown stern. Yeah, it was. Whoop. I didn't press anything. Just whoop. Bill's like, shut up, Heavy G. I'm going to show you to a room now. Goodbye. Hope Tracy enjoys clubbing in their room. Damn right, that's the character model. Meanwhile, a fellow cosplayer. Storyteller head looms. Bill's come back out. Nodding to empty space near the party. Greetings, Mr. Shrek. Mr. Shrek? Regent Mirabilis? Mirabilis? Glad you could join us. The defense of this region requires much of the region's focus, but we are pleased to finally see response for the Camarilla to our claims. It is long overdue. We desire to retire to our suite immediately, he says while looking around. Very well then, Mr. Shrek. Should we expect the arrival of your aid? No. I have come alone. Okay, let me show you. Cuts him off with a raise of his gnarled hand. I will show myself to my quarters, thank you. I enjoy how the Tremere character model just levitates. Does not give a fuck. Well. It's good security, everyone. We did it. I believe it is in the design document at this point that if someone is taking the pains to look around with heightened senses, that, hey, you see the triplets. You know, Orsi's triplets. And then you talk about how they immediately flee and vanish here. I wasn't certain whether they were actually rendered in the module as was, or maybe I don't have enough heightened senses to see them. How the hell are they hiding like that, though? They're Ventru, damn it. They're Ventru. Well, anyway. We're meant to go back to our rooms now. You doing good in here, Dominic? It's not in here. I'm an investigator. Surely you understand. Alright. Great. Let's summon the head in here, so that it's not floating out there menacingly anymore. We can sleep and spend all of the experience we've earned. Let's have a drink. A toast to our health. First, I would like to thank all of those here for attending this conclave and hope that it will serve to resolve the problems that assail our region in these tenuous times. Enough with the pleasantries, Michaela. Michaela, where's Lucinde? She's the one who called this little get-together in the first place. I regret to inform you all that Lucinde has been detained with other pressing matters in San Francisco. It is questionable whether she will be appearing. I have been instructed to go forth with the conclave in hopes that we can resolve these matters amongst ourselves. Lucy, will arrive as soon as she is able. Luce. This is outrageous! Mirabilis Mira is the rightful prince of this region, the only one willing to strike against the Savants and waiting pathetically for each new attack. He is also the eldest of the Primogen. We cannot state our cause before the Justicar. There can be no resolution. Behold my pocket protector. It would seem we're all dressed up with nowhere to go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Perhaps the Inner Circle doesn't see the importance of this matter. Do they not realize that without Tremere support, their feeble hold on the 5 boroughs would crumble in a night? There's plenty of Bruja blood on the streets, Warlock. We don't hide in some ivory tower. My boys are out every night laying it on the line. The Black Hand has weaponry far more dangerous than the guns used by their street rabble. But then I don't think I need to remind you of that. Your artillery didn't forestall your recent loss in Queens, did it? I see no reason to continue this conclave without Lucy's presence. We've already failed in our attempt to resolve this matter ourselves, as logic is met with the unyielding wall presented by this prince. We await the arrival of the Justicar, should she be forthcoming. I say, hovering here in place, I am Atreus. Return to the Chantry at once. Give word to the council that I request a formal complaint to the inner circle on this matter. For clan and house. How can do they expect us to take their claim? Understood. Well, good chant, everyone. Glad I'm running security here. Everything look great. That's what I do here as security. Make sure everything looks good. I am respected. I have heightened senses at 3 dots. 3. Oh, you see the twinkling of the lights. That's how good my heightened senses are. I can see through walls. We're doing good? Oh yeah, we're doing good. Easiest paycheck of my life. Oh, I'm getting paid for this, right? Damn it, I should have asked about compensation. That was even a choice. I'm going to bed now. You awake from your day's rest to find the hotel in an uproar. Mira has apparently been killed, as his room is awash in blood. Tremir's room could be awash in blood for one of 373 different fucking reasons. You don't trick me. Outside his doorway, the young Tracy's body was found, mangled beyond recognition. Michaela calls an emergency meeting to discuss the event. Shit. It looked like I was holding the storyteller ahead there. Well, anyway. As you all are aware by now, there was a breach of security during the day, and Mira is missing. The state of his suite seems to indicate sign of struggle, perhaps even that he has met final death. Do we have any cameras or any security? Am I the only security? I only work at night. Signs of struggle? It's awash in his blood! It's doubtful he's alive! I have further news. Remains of his clothing and jewelry were found washed up on Sheepshead Bay this evening. They've been forwarded to the Barnard College Chantry for examination. It would seem that your rival has been dispatched, Michaela. How convenient. How dare you insinuate such a thing? The prince would be mad to risk such an action with the Justicar's arrival pending. Just having fun with Dominic's absurd voice. You'd know about crazy-ass decisions, wouldn't you? All I know is that I want to ash whoever it was that greased Tracy. There's gonna be hell to pay when I find out. Yeah. Yes, it's also worth mentioning that the Brugia Privagen's child was found decapitated within the hallway. We haven't determined if the incidents are somehow related. Related? They're only related by the fact that whoever did it was a coward, taking a lick in his sleep or choosing to waste a newbie instead of facing a real lick. I warn you all, the inner circle has been made aware of this treachery, and justice will be dealt swiftly to those involved in this deed. Appreciate the corporate charts in the background. What reason do you have to expect those in this room, the Sabbat, are most likely to blame here? Although, to be honest, one does wonder how the assassin gained entry, since only yourself and the Regent were given access cards to the suite. There you go. Accuse. It's like we're playing Clue. I hold no trust for any of this room. Your pointed daggers were visible well before this meeting, only requiring a time to strike. Nightly, we successfully hold back the onslaught of the Black Hand, but the Regent's faith in the judgment of the Conclave was to be his doom. As for the access card, it is missing. It must have been stolen by someone here. Gasp. We have nothing to hide. Looks around the room, hands raised, nodding for ascension. Mr. Campbell, if you would be so kind. What of those whelps? None are beyond suspicion. I knew it! Treachery! Michaela, you will pay for this. Hold! These were trusted kindred within the city, but I see now that we may have fallen victim to a Sabbat plot. I assure you that I had no knowledge of this. I had a strange feeling about these few before. I may have seen them near the border, speaking with others in shadow. It is the only solution. Our bickering has allowed the Sabbat to place a knife at our throats. Why, Mr. Shrek, isn't it true that your Wunderkind child has gone missing, most likely taken by the Black Hand? bitch, I will cut you, Dots. I demand that you deliver these traitors to the Barnard Chantry. The council would have ways of pulling truth from their bones. Enough! Within my domain, I make the final decision as the punishment, especially towards those that have betrayed me. Facing the party, you have violated the sixth tradition and are found guilty of corroboration with the Sabbat. Turning to Bill, Mr. Campbell, take them to the sunroom and see that they confess their crimes at the breaking day. Perhaps their howls will alert their Sabbat masters of the dangers of invading my home. I shall forward their ashes to the Chantry for you to do with as you please, Regent Secundus. What? What's that gonna be? But I'm not a whelp, I'm Kristoff. Kristoff. Well, shit, guys. Here we are. At least they let me have my blood before the sun came up. It's a good room. It's a good room. Hey, you still alive? Why are you freeing us? It's the royal us. I'm not supposed to do this, but I have to help my master. I'm worried for her. Dominic is planning something, but I don't know what. I followed him downtown. He's meeting with someone in the abandoned buildings, you know? By the docks. Why are you worried about Michaela? Because the Justicar is coming. I think Dominic wants to get her in trouble. I think he killed those two yesterday. I don't think you killed them. You have to help me. If anything happens to Michaela, I don't know what. You know? Yeah, I know. Okay, we'll try to help. You will? Great, but you should be careful. They find out you ain't dead, they'll call a hunt. I've seen them do it before. The whole city will be looking for you. The Justicar is supposed to arrive tomorrow night. You have to get something on Dominic before she gets here. Meet you behind the hotel tomorrow. Bye. Well, I was meant to run security. Visual security. I was a camera. That's what I was really cosplaying as, a camera. Anyway, we never went into this room. If it was even open to us at all. In the factory. It's a good thing they didn't take any of my stuff, because surely we couldn't. What are we going to do? Shoot out that and somehow jump out and escape? You don't have Soaring Leap here. That's in 5th edition. Hey, bud. Anyway, here's Orsi's room. It's finally appointed. Good shadows. Now, I confess, I was getting a little engrossed there in the story. A long time since I've seen Leaves of 3 here at work. It was intriguing, engaging. You cannot write down that. Problem. We're out of story time. We're now in combat. That's right, we're in combat. And let me tell you what. I'm not too engrossed about the prospect of playing more of the combat. It's good news, though. I am alone. I don't think there's anyone hiding. Oh, hello. It's Ventru. Dogs don't know it's not Ventru. Did you just make a Kristoff sound with that? My goodness, you are Kristoff. I mean, it makes sense. Truly the greatest cosplayer. I have to hold down the mouse button on him, or else I stop shooting. There we go. Someone with a shotgun over there. That's not good. Hopefully we can pick that up, right? Right, storyteller? Right? Yes, come over here. Let me fight you 1v1. Damn it, stop moving away from my cursor. I'll be continue shooting you in peace. Don't you hide from me. Ow, my body. That hurt. I will heal myself. A fairly efficient healer here at running security. Ow. I think the sighted assault rifle is the correct choice. Now, if only I had celerity. That wasn't what I was meant to do as security. Damn it. Summon Elemental? Oh, yes. We got the goods, dude. Cash. Chain gun? You tease me. You tease me. A holy statuette? Scroll of Dreadgaze. Well. Let us go, my minion. I summoned that too soon. I thought there was enemies, though, and... thought there was enemies in this room, A. And then B, the elemental basically just tanked everything I was shooting to. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Good. Pathfinding. Look at that pathfinding at work. Sir. 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 Hey. That's it. You just wait. I'm gonna get you. I know the moves. I said I know the moves. See? For old time's sake, everyone. This is how you really roleplay as Kristoff. You know, we could have been doing a lot more of this in the single-player Chronicle. VtM remains incredibly potent. It's just slow. And, once we started dipping our toes in the Tremere Chantry and we had all those resources at our disposal, all of that blood, and majesty, we could expedite the process. And we sure did, didn't we? Remember the time I just blitzed through House to Hex? I didn't loot anything. That was good fun. Then I went back and looted everything. That was less fun. I like how the model just like looks left and right like, oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. Nothing bad happened here. Honest. Alright. How much ammunition do we have? Plenty. A riot shield. Alright. Nothing. Whoa, Schlachta! Brrr. Moro dagger. I can help when we run out of ammunition. Venture with a lead pipe. Don't you move. Good. Another venture with a lead pipe. Nope. Sir, don't make me hold down the attack key. Fine. No, it's fine. It's cool. Damn it, I got dread gazed. I'll get you. I just need you to attack me so that you can break me free of this sooner. Fine. Fine. Never catch me. It's cool. I'll just sit here. So I can hold down Alt and attack in place, but it gets difficult to also then target the person while holding Alt and shooting in place. Oh god, we actually got a lead pipe. Now there was another enemy. They're bamboozled. They skedaddled. I've been odd. You actually had to hit me, though. There you go. You broke the awe. If only you had fed from me until I died. You sucker. If only I didn't need to do the animation after every time. Anyway, I believe this little bit of combat here has sufficiently eliminated all interest I may have had to continue this. It's been a good chunk of time in the Leaves of 3 here. We had some combat, we had some cool story, and there's plenty more. That was a 41-page design document. But perhaps this can be an incentive for you to explore this adventure on your own, or with others. Yay! As for me, I've had my fill of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption combat. But Grimith, you can make yourself super fast! You mean I could cheat? Is that it? Fine. One more for the road. And now an Anselay. And we'll just be Generation 2. You're right, viewers. You're right. We won't adjust anything else, though. If we're gonna end it all anyway. Who wants to live forever? Sir, gonna need you to stop moving. That's it. Now you've done it. So, combat, everyone. 1d100 plus my dexterity plus my accuracy compared to the defenders 1d100 plus their dexterity. If my roll is higher, we go to damage. My roll is lower, then I miss. A lot of variance when you're rolling a 1d fucking 100. Sure, I have dexterity of 50. Hey, bud. I could heal. That Warghoul is about to send me to fucking Space Mountain. Don't you do it! Don't you frenzy me! Uh-oh. I've been frenzied. That's it. Our story has ended. Or has it? He's back at full HP? Nope. Hide from the evil Zabitsi. Nope, the Zabitsi is gonna eat me. Zabitsi, please don't eat me. None have been atrophied. Truly, this is the work of the Sabbat, if Zabitsi are here. Damn it, I can't press the Z key to take first-person view down here. Hold on, we'll trick him. Ta-da! Okay. Now that we've properly outfitted ourselves. Man, that's a BT fucking boogied. Pig boat! You should have cut off my head! Note how the head of the Zabitsi... Oh, damn. Damn, you got me. Alright, you win. You fool! You should not have let me go! You could have drunk your fill! Damn you, summon! Ow! Oh god! My body! I'm not supposed to frenzy like this! I'm not a bruiser! Anyway. I think I'm good now. But I do need to kill this Zabitsi before I go. Personal reasons. Yes, stay back, stay back. Whew. Well, it's a good thing we had 5 celerity for how much that sped up our ranged combat. Grimith the Deadened. That was the point. Anyway, we could save here. Of course, we could have the revive option there. Or you just quit. Okay, that was mildly concerning. I thought something had broken. It just took a while to kick me back to the menu. I'm logging off now. As a matter of fact, you see this Kristoff here? He's Generation 2. That's cheating. Oh, but look at that character model. He doesn't exist anymore. And that's multiplayer in Vampire the Masquerade Redemption.